What's up, THL? It's me. Yeah, haven't been on in quite a long time. It's your boy Saku, here to do some the THL Awards. Took a little bit of a season off, so I want to wave to say hi to everybody. So anybody else in chat, you can wave back. We'll say hi. All right, excited to have two wonderful guests in Impermanence and Tom Carter join me tonight. How are you guys doing?
Hello. I am having a great time. Thanks for having me, Saku. How you doing?
Not bad, not bad.
Well, glad to hear. Glad to be back. I'm also doing very well. Thank you for asking.
You got it? So, we're going to start rock and rolling through some of the awards there for starting off with the Hero Series for season 26, then ripping into the Legacy Series in season 29, as well as jumping on the bandwagon for the Pro Series of season 17, and then Wild Series on season 14. Man, I can't believe we're like this far deep into the seasons. 29 seems to be a long time. So, and then we get into the All-Star selections. So, I don't know if you guys are ready, but I know I'm ready. So, we're going to start off
Yeah,
with
let's go. Let's go.
Hero Series. So, some of the information was collected and collaborated over the past season. So, we're going to start off with Impermanence doing the Hero Series for Big Game Hunter.
Yeah, so the Big Game Hunter Award is given to a player who persevered and got the W despite a massive PR gap, so the biggest ones in their respective series. Also, I don't have access to my good microphone, so I apologize in advance. Just getting that out of the way. But anywho, yeah, this season for the BGH, we've got Mythology coming in for their Week 6 match versus MPV, um, overcoming a 250 PR gap, pretty massive right there, and getting a fairly dominant win in the match too, winning 3-1 with their lineup of Death Knight, Hunter, Mage, and Rogue. So yeah, way to go, Mythology, kicking us off with the first BGH.
Yeah, and with a very veteran MPV, been around THL very long. So Mythology seemed to be a new player to me. I'm not sure if
I
our
believe so.
stats people out there can source out if they played in another series in another season. But yeah, congrats to Mythology.
Yeah, huge snag.
Let's go.
All right,
Congratulations to Mythology. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so now we go on to Tom Carter. Going to announce top captain.
So for Hero Season 26, the top captain is Osamot with their team right. God damn it. I always have a trouble pronouncing this word.
You and me both, buddy.
Rats of the Beyond. They managed to have no DQs. Remember, it is always important to ping your players and tell them to submit, at least on the first week. Then they can roll over, but the first week is really important. Their team going 5-1 with an impressive 64.06% game win rate altogether. Let's remember though that Hero has now changed to be three people roster instead of five,
Right.
but still, very very impressive record here for rights, rates, rats,
Wraith,
yeah,
Wraiths,
right,
Wraith.
Wraiths of the Beyond. So,
rates of the beyond,
yeah,
and their captain
Osmonaut.
Osmot.
Yep.
Osmo. Oh, I was also mispronouncing that. God damn it.
It's okay.
Osmonaut. There we
or
go.
or Darkhawk for those that have him on their friends list in Hearthstone. So that's the confusing part. So thanks for confusing this, Oz, who is also a very long
Yeah,
time captain and long time player in THL. So congrats, buddy.
definitely.
Okay, let's roll on to the next title, which is Rookie of the Season.
Yeah, so for Hero Rookie of the Year, Rookie of the Season, we've got Classy, who came through with a very dominant season, going 5-0, in their matches with a 15-4 game record. Um, Game winning percentage there being just shy of 75%, which I mean that's a great record regardless of whether or not you're a rookie. But I mean that's a shoe in for getting top rookie especially. So nicely done, classy, and yeah, best of luck moving forward in the league. It's looking pretty bright.
Imagine winning 75% of your matches, like game matches, I should say. So 15-4 is a pretty big number. So
Yeah.
Nutty hacker
yes,
potentially,
that's
I'd
right.
say.
And why call him a
But
rookie? But it's his rookie season. He's not really a rookie in THL, but he's a rookie in Legacy, I guess. Does that make sense? Or sorry, Hero.
in
In Hero,
Hero, I
yeah.
suppose. Yeah. I believe Classy's played elsewhere.
Yeah, I
I know
recognize the
they
name
play
from
Legacy for
Legacy.
sure.
Sorry, Tom.
Yeah. No, yeah, I was going to say the same thing from Legacy.
Actually, they brought Priest every single week, so that's kind of interesting.
What's
But
that class? I've never heard of it.
yeah,
I love how we have impermanence fact checking the the back end. Like, oh no, yeah. Like, we
listen,
have here.
listen. I'm interested in this. All right, I'm curious what people are playing. I wish. But just wait until we get into the other divisions where I can actually pull up their deck list. Because like for
Yeah,
now, I can only see
it sounds like you
class.
want. It's not more of a more interesting. You just want to call them out. Like,
I
oh
want
yeah,
to.
you won. But look at this. You won and you didn't use the optimal list. Like
Yeah.
this is missing one card.
All right, guys. Disclaimer: Classy. Yes, they got rookie of the season, but asterisk they played Shaman and Priest every single week.
Oh, there you
So
go. They had to.
See,
you know what I mean.
it was a call out. I knew it.
All right, let's move on to
I'm old, everyone.
comeback player of the season for Hero.
So for the comeback player, we have my buddy World 8. They went from a 2-4 to a 5-1 with a +6. And oh, I forgot the honorable mention for comeback player is Epicat,
Nice.
going from a 4-4 to a 6-0. Also a 6-4, sorry, a 6 difference, but the winner is World 8 this season. Impressive record coming back because, yeah, I know they put in the effort, like um, they subbed, I remember, for a while, like a couple seasons ago, and they were just getting back into, uh, looking at it a little bit more competitive. So I'm really happy for them. Seems that it paid off
Hmm.
definitely. If, well, you see here the comeback for Hero.
That's
So
right.
congrats to them.
Perfect.
Goated player.
Goated indeed. And now we get to the big one. The three. What's it called? The acronym that everybody strives for.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. The MVP. So for Hero, gonna give an honorable mention first. Um, Coming up again is Epicat with a 6-0 record, 18-9, with just above 60% win rate. So very solid season from Epicat. Uh, but the main event, the big kahuna, the MVP is going to be our man Osmonaut, finishing 6-0 with a whopping 79% single game win rate for the season. Just absolutely enormous. Definitely MVP worthy. And I mean, I'm looking at the lineups. They look pretty, they're very diverse, which is very interesting. Lots of Paladin, but otherwise very diverse. Yeah, I mean, and it worked out regardless. Osmond just came in, played what they wanted, and just won. So got in, got out, got MVP.
That
Congrats.
otherwise sounded just a tiny bit salty. But yeah,
What? I I love Paladin. If I
like
played Hero
so
format,
much variety otherwise. Like, oh, you know,
listen,
like
if I played
yikes.
Hero, I'd be bringing Paladin like every week last season. Paladin
Oh
was
no,
a sick
we do,
class.
yeah, no, we definitely talk about that. Like,
Yeah,
first center. Like Paladin is a must in Hero, but I just love how you said it. And I'm probably saying things like that as well, but I love just pulling your leg on this.
There
that's
you go.
fine. That's fine.
Congratulations, Osmonaut, definitely.
Way to
And
go.
keep bringing the Paladin. It's fine. It's fine.
Very
All right.
respectable lineup. We got the vibe check pass here.
All right. So MVP is done for Hero. So we can move on to the next series of Legacy, which is the 29th season. Just give me a quick sec to call up the BGH for that. Let's go. Okay.
Let's go.
Rock and
So
roll.
for the Legacy Season 29 BGH Big Game Hunter, we have Lupin with a 314 PR discrepancy on week 3 against Chewy. So, congratulations to Lupin with an even higher PR discrepancy than what we have in Hero.
Yep.
Although, let's remember, as I said, Hero has now switched to a 3-man roster. So, impressive Legacy with a 5-man roster having a difference of over 300 PR. Uh, Congratulations to Lupin on getting the Big Game Hunter achievement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
a
first,
huge player to steal it from too.
I was gonna say.
Chewy's going hard.
So anybody that's got Chewie's famous THL emoticon.
Yeah, we gotta drop those emotes
Yeah.
if you have them.
Do you have any takes on their lineup impermanence?
I didn't pull it up because it wasn't my section, so I have nothing. I have LT Cavalry. Oh, sorry,
What wait,
I have
what
someone
exists?
locked and loaded for the future.
You're calling
But
me out on not doing that extra. Okay.
no. Listen. I do have the goo, the deets on Chewy though. I mean, because we're talking about like this massive PR jump versus the player that's currently top 50 in like multiple servers.
Mm-hmm.
So I at least have that because
It's Chewie.
that's worth mentioning. But
All right.
yeah, that's it for me on that.
All right. So
That's fine.
let's rip into top captain.
Yeah, I'll talk a bit about that for sure. Legacy top captain, we've got an old veteran name. We got Wild Nine from Defias. Another captain coming. Well, a lot of this is going to be a common trait here, but with the zero disqualifications. But the team went 7-1, and with a 58 and change game winning percentage. So, um, very on brand with
Mm-hmm.
Tobias as a team. They've been around for a long time and generally quite successful. And this is a fairly good indicator of said success. You got great captains, you got great players. So, uh, yeah, congratulations and a bit of recognition for the Wild Nine.
Yeah,
Is
and a fellow DHL presenter did
yes.
get to have a couple. I mean, more than a couple episodes of her center with the Well Nine. So yeah,
Yep.
Yeah,
congratulations to them.
it was fun talking with Wild Nine. They had a lot of really interesting insights on the league and and different like applications for Conquest.
Yeah, they definitely know their stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, deserved.
Congrats to Wild Nine. And we go to rookie of the season.
Now for rookie of the season, again Legacy season 29, and as you said, I cannot believe we are this far. Um, when I joined, this was so established already, and look how far we've gone. We have Oxrov 3333 or 3333 or 3333 with a 7-1 record that is 21 and 9 with a game win rate of 66.3 I mean, I'm rounding up, but
Yeah.
that is basically winning two out of every three matches. So impressive. So congratulations to Oxrop with, as I said, an almost 2 out of 3 game win rate, getting rookie.
Hmm.
Impressive.
And do we know what? It doesn't say on
What?
what seed they played in.
I
Um,
don't remember. I believe that they were
4 or 5.
fourth,
Yeah.
yeah, I
and
remember it being 4 or 5. I don't remember exactly the team, honestly. It doesn't, let's see who they were
and
playing
but
against
I do
generally.
believe that they got to climb a seed or so.
Right.
Yeah, because on week 2 I see that they played against Eternal, who I know was the fifth seed for ET. So it seems that they started off at the fifth seed and probably worked their way up to
We're
fourth, possibly third seed.
Yeah. So 7-1 is pretty no joke there in Legacy, and for their first time in THL, if anybody can recall their first experience in THL, sometimes it's a little bit of a struggle because of the if you're so used to tournament based, and then you go into a more structured season, it can be a little bit challenging trying to figure out what lineups are actually going to work from week to week because tournaments are a little bit we'll call it what's the best
It's
word,
challenging.
It's more a
net
single
decking
thing.
and that kind of stuff. Yeah. So, and with the closed deck list too, that's the other thing that some people join the THL have a little bit of a problem with from that side. So, but that's the wonderful world of the closed deck lists. So
Yeah, and you're saying if you recall your first season as a THLer, and yeah, this 7-1 reminds me of my first season because I was probably 1-7, not 7-1. So definitely, definitely,
there was a 7 in it and a 1. Just how that's orientated is a different story, right?
yeah.
Okay, congrats to I keep on wanting to say the OxyCube, but OXOB. All
What?
right.
I
Oh,
think
Bob.
it's Oxop,
Oxop. All right, cool. I just bastardized that name, but I apologize for that in advance.
and that is why I chose Tom Carter. You can just call me Tom.
Tom.
Like I don't wanna make anyone feel bad if you misread the name. So Tom is just you know
Perfect. All right. So comeback player of the season for Legacy.
Yeah, so kick it off real quick with an honorable mention. We've got Caleb EM, who moved up quite a bit, having a 2-6 season prior, jumping up to 7-1. So a very night and day performance change there. Not quite enough to take the top spot. This is a plus 10 differential. The winner is going to be actually LT Cavalry, who jumped from 2-7 to 7-1, not 2-6. So just slightly edging Caleb EM. And yeah, congratulations to LT Calvary. Great season. And of course, we're going to talk about the lineups a little bit. LT, uh, big shaman enjoyer. And I'm not
Oh,
talking the deck big shaman. I'm talking we're bringing a lot of shaman. And that's cool. I mean, it pays off. It totally paid off, obviously. Every week except for one, we had the shaman. So I feel like that's going to be a pretty common theme among the winners in the standard formats. But yeah, a lot of Death Knight too, though. So before anybody wants to say, but you're just saying he won because of Shaman. No, he brought the Death Knight too, and it just went crazy. So congrats, LT.
yeah. And if I recall correctly, LT actually got um the what is it called? It's not MVP, the PR rating thing.
oh, the
What?
big game hunter.
No, no, no. The other thing that we did on the show that we used to mention.
Oh, okay.
The article. I don't remember the name.
So that was like that was during Heart Center, where they did the top 10, top
The
15.
power rankings?
Yeah,
Yeah, the power ranking.
yep.
Yeah, yeah. He was really high up on the power rankings with that. Because actually, I believe that up until like 2 weeks before the end of the season, they were like 7-0,
Yeah,
Ah,
right?
probably. Like
So
with a
yeah,
record like that,
top.
I wouldn't doubt that they were at the top of the power rankings too.
Yeah, they were like really high up on the power rankings. So yeah, definitely congratulations to LT Cavalry going from a comeback to also uh, high on the power ranking stands.
Love it.
oh,
Love to see it.
all right. So now that sets up our MVP for Legacy.
And our MVP, with an honorable mention, actually the same person that won the rookie. We have Oxov. I mean, we just talked about the record, 7-1 with a 66.3% win rate. But the winner of the MVP Legacy Season 29 is none other than Grumpy Ninja with an also 7-1 record, but that is actually a 23-9 instead of a 21-9, which
So
makes
close.
their game win rate
Mm-hmm.
67.84, which is that 2 out of 3, but just polished to a near perfection, a little bit over that. So congratulations to Grumpy Ninja on getting MVP of the Legacy Season 29 here over at THL.
Congratulations. This was their first season for Legacy. I know they were in
I don't
duos
think so, no.
last year, but I can't. Or last season, I should say.
But I believe it was an in and out kind of thing with Grumpy
Gotcha.
Ninja, you know?
Yep.
Like, yeah, I played this year, take a year off, that kind of thing.
Yep. Yep. Okay. So now we can move on to the Pro Series, and there is no BGH for Pro Series because Pro Series does not have a PR ranking or rating. So it's a free for all. So we will just do top captain.
Yep. All right. So I'm gonna have the honorable mention first. We're into the professionals here. We've got Not Bamity from Cheesemongers United, um, another captain who had 0 DQs. And this team had an excellent season, going 5-1-1 with a just flat out 60% game winning percentage. Very strong team, pretty much every season. But they are just narrowly defeated by the Toucher, who is the captain of Unidentified Pet Tracking. Who, wait, didn't they win Pro? They won, right?
That's a good
I
question.
don't remember.
UPT, I'm like pretty positive they won. If not, they went to the finals. I remember, I'm like 80% sure that they won. But either way,
I
zero
mean, looking
DQs
at
here.
their,
Hmm?
yeah, looking at their stats, like,
Yeah, like Cheesemongers and UPT went like very, very deep into the playoffs. They were like in the top four, definitely. But yeah, 6-1, just over 60% with the 60.32% game win percentage, narrowly edging the Cheesemongers. But yeah, man, Toucher not only handled his team effectively, but he was in the lineup, in the action, in the mix, and just doing work. So yeah, well done, Toucher. Way to
Congrats.
get out there and touch him.
Teach them
what?
Yeah, he's teaching and touching. Does it all,
with permission, hopefully. So,
of course.
yeah. All right. We'll go to rookie of the season for Pro.
And for the rookie winner of the Pro Season 17, we have Eswat with a 16-8 uh, game. Um, that is 5-2 with a game win rate of 64.3. Let me go ahead and round that up. So congratulations to Eswaf for getting rookie of the Pro Season 17, and I believe Eswaf is uh, maybe new to Pro, but I believe that they have already played a couple seasons on Legacy, so
No,
definitely
this
loving
is their
see
first
the
season in the league, I thought.
Mm.
spread in
Yeah,
the
they're
league.
like they're fresh, yeah. He's just a very good player. He's like a top 15, top 20 standard player in NA. He knows what he's
Oh,
doing.
that definitely I've seen their name. I'm not myself out there on
Right.
on standard, but I've seen their name on other people's screens.
Yeah, he's a sick player for sure. So I'm stoked to see what
No,
he
because
does next season.
amazing. No, I thought that they were actually well versed in perhaps legacy. So
Right?
definitely congratulations then to SWAF.
There you go. Okay, so comeback player of the season for pro.
Yeah. So we've got Super Center taking it this time, making a pretty respectable jump, 2-5 last season to a 4-3 record plus four. You know, Super Center brought a pretty wide variety of decks. Honestly, I'm looking at here between DK and Hunter and Priest being seeming like the most common classes. Very nice. And yeah, respectable end of the season and due for some recognition. So good job, Super Center.
All right.
Congrats, congrats.
Then we go into MVP of pro.
Let's take a look at MVP. So for MVP of Pro Season 17, our honorable mention is Pyro Lama with a 6-1 score that is 19 and 9, which makes it a game win rate of 66.21. Now, our winner of the MVP Pro Season 17 is my buddy Maxibon1234, which is called him Maxi over here. We are close like that, yes. Uh, with a
Mike's
record of
favorite
7
Hearthstone
and 0.
player.
Yeah.
Exactly. Goated,
Not even
goated.
joking.
So
We're on a first name
7 and 0.
basis. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. 7 and 0, 21 and 4 with a game win rate of 78.96. That is almost 79%. So an impressive record. But it's Maxi, so you know
Yeah.
what else could it be? So congratulations to Maxi getting Pro Season 17 MVP.
There we go.
It was funny. He just like played what he wanted to most of the time. He just like has this weird science to it where he'll just be like, oh, I feel like playing like a Rana DH. But if I build my lineup like this, I'm gonna sweep anyways. He's a freak.
Yeah,
Thanks for showing off
he's
there, Maxie.
literally definitely no. You know when you see those memes that are like, "Bro, is him?" Like,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
Yes, that is him.
really
Okay.
different.
So there's MVP of pro season. Turns us into the final series of THL, which is the Wild Series. So we got top captain coming up.
Yeah.
So
So
for
kicking
go
things
ahead.
off in the captain spot, we've got Copa from Staff of the Five Dubs. Zero DQs as usual for the captains, with their team going pretty deep this season. 4-2 record, nearly 57% game winning percentage. And Copa was another captain that was like in on the action, playing on the team. And let's see, 1-2. Copa had a really strong season actually. They only lost one match, so just doing the work behind the scenes and in the front lines. Well played to Copa indeed.
Trying to figure out how many seasons Copa has been captaining, but it's been probably since
Too damn many.
yeah
That is your answer right there.
four
Yeah,
or
they're another
five.
longtime veteran.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, indeed. Okay.
They claim to be a shaman main though, but I'm seeing like 2 weeks where they didn't bring shaman. That's kind of weird. I don't know what's up with that. Uh,
It's
yeah, I don't
fake news, as they say in certain circles.
No. Copa knows his limits.
Ah, okay.
That's how we
know.
say it.
Fair.
It's fine.
It
No.
We
worked
love
out for
Copa.
him at least, so he seems to he knows. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
All right, rookie of the season for Wild, which is rare because everybody's usually um, been hanging around
Say
THL
it.
to fill it
Say
in
it.
the
You
Wild
have you
series.
have two wild players here. I dare you to say it. Call us old. Good.
Everyone
Seasoned.
calls me old.
Season, sure. Let's go
Experienced.
with season.
Old as fuck.
Okay, that one I like. That one I like. Yeah, yeah. So for rookie of the Wild season 14, we have none other than username ABCD, which they actually confine in me that they switch those four letters around. So if you thought that it was confusing when Asamoah changed their username, actually username ABCD on THL, which is actually username ACBD on Twitch, and I believe it's BCDA on Blizzard. So congratulations to username and Alex Rogue Enjoyer with a score of 5-1, where that is 15-8, with an amazing game win rate of 64.52.
And I changed
And
their name just as you were speaking it. So it's ACBD. Is that correct? That's the correct way?
no, it is different everywhere. Like
Oh my
every
gosh.
they
What do
they
you?
just confirmed that it is actually different also on Discord
Yeah, this
Okay.
guy likes to
as
keep
well.
everyone on their toes.
Okay, I'm going to do this here username. I'm just going to put asterisks. That way you can be very flexible.
There.
Be very flexible in the computer world. So, but
Yeah, no. So it's ABCD
yep.
and then it's ACBD and DBCA. So yeah, you can just you get those in like a bag. So you have username and you get those four letters on a bag, and you can just play with them, and you are not going to mess it up. That is our body username.
I think it'd be easier if we just leaked their government name.
There you go.
Just keep it standard
Docs.
across the
Just
board.
yeah, just call them docs for short. So
Yeah. Congratulations, username. It was a pleasure playing against you in the league this season.
all right. So now we have comeback player of the season, and you know, I don't know if Tom has any words before it gets announced by Impermanence who the comeback player of the season is. No?
No, I think
Rigged.
it's fine. I think they can handle this.
We'll say rigged. We'll call it rigged.
Yeah, we're gonna call it rigged because this guy really sucked last season. Impermanence went from 0-6 to 3-3 this season. Honestly, it's kind of hard not to win the award when you tank this hard. Like I went full on Toronto Maple Leafs mode, and
Oh,
I threw for the season because I was here like I'm casting. I want my time to shine. So yeah, we'll take those. I wanted honestly though I wanted to forget about that season, but fuck, I guess I got caught. So thanks.
Yeah, we are not letting you.
Thank you for exposing
there you go.
the worst 8 week span of my life.
Just like
Yeah.
Terrell Owens says, and when he was playing football, is I love me some me. So that's what Impermanence did
Yeah, I wasn't
And
loving me that season.
last
Klepton
season.
chat says,
Yeah,
Jesus, impermanence.
You
there's
know,
goals. There's goals
see,
for the following season. That's what Impermanence did.
see these things happen sometimes. Sometimes you high roll, sometimes you don't. And
And let's take a look at the bright side. With that new score of 3-3, you can also get comeback player next season as well.
yeah, I'm still set up. I'm still stanced up. So like you all think that maybe I can get comeback player. No, you've still got a competition. I'm gonna yank it because
We'll have to do some data on that. That'd be per data mining on if there was an 0-6 who then evolved to a 3-3 and then bettered themselves the following season. That'd be pretty cool.
I don't even think I
6-0,
did that
like
bad the season prior. Like I think the season prior I went like 5-3 or 5-4 or something like that. Or like I was positive. I just completely like I was asleep at the wheel last season. I don't know what happens.
it would
So,
be really funny if you get comeback player twice in a row, though.
bro, I'm going for it. Honestly, now that this has been brought to light, because I had no idea until today, I'm gunning for
We're
full
all
comeback.
we're educating each other here in this particular cast. So it's like okay.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Coming up. Yep. All right. So then we get into MVP of the season for Wild Series.
And for the MVP, We have the honorable mention once again. Username. We already talked about the record 5-1, 15-8, with a game win rate of 64.5. But our winner of the season 14 Wild MVP award is none other than, once again, Maxibon, with a 6-0 um, record. So they were undefeated both in Pro and Wild. I mean, undefeated on their games. Uh, their score is 18-8 with a game win rate of 67.82. I'm not saying that Wild is harder, but if you look at the stats, Maxi had a lower win rate in Wild. Just saying, you know, just saying.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Something to ponder.
But definitely congratulations to Maxi. So round of applause for my boy.
Yep. Some
Congrats.
golf claps in chat there for Maxi.
I don't
Oh
know if that even got caught by my mic, but yeah.
no, it
Yeah.
didn't. What you want to repeat?
No,
I did a
congrats.
little bit of golf clap.
Oh, okay.
That's it. That's fine.
All right.
It's
If
fine.
I had my soundboard working, I'd probably do a golf clap.
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't have
Yeah.
it. I get, I don't
Hold
know.
on.
My mic is also really low, so I don't want to like make a huge round of applause and I don't know wake up my neighbors.
Yeah. Just.
Wait, I think I did it right.
Oh yeah, you did. You did. There you go.
Oh,
There we go.
yeah,
We got the golf
awesome.
clap.
Yeah,
Good
golf
job,
claps coming up.
Maximum. Amazing.
There, we
Oh,
have golf claps.
that's going to get so old so fast.
No, you should see the soundboards in some of my like the other chats that I'm in. They
Oh, I
get
bet.
way
I
worse than
rather
that.
I don't know.
Get way worse. When
No,
we're
yeah,
actually it
exactly.
reminds me
No,
of
we rather.
when we're on Hearth Center next season, I'm coming with the content, bro. Like
Oh no,
we've got the
shots
soundboards.
fired.
All right, so we ready?
I can't wait for you to have the horn like you shots fired.
Oh God.
Oh no,
See? See?
you actually have it.
That's the default. That's default, bro.
No, no, don't tell me it's default. Oh God, that's
It can only
awful.
get better. It only goes up from here.
I
Anyway.
don't know.
All right, so we have crossover player of the season for all series. So take it away, Tom.
All series, we have someone who you are always going to see. You probably play against this person at least once, if not like couple times. Doesn't matter the format you play. We have none other than Epicat, um, with a legacy score of 3-1, that is 10-7, a hero score of 6-0, that is 18-9, and they did get the honorable mention for comeback player for hero. For pro, they went 4-3, that is 16-13. Uh, I believe that is their aggregated matches go to 13-4
Mm-hmm.
with a match win rate of 76.5 with a weighted match win rate of 76. I mean, just a tiny bit under that, but I'm rounding it out with an aggregated game win rate of 60.3, and I have no idea what that last number means.
I think that's just the points that aggregated points. I think. Trying to remember. It's been a while.
I don't.
Anyway, this is 14.5.
I didn't.
We'll call it 5.6. So
Yeah,
Good
but
number.
it's still an impressive record. Um, because they played in 3 series, they went positive in all of them, um, which I know can be really hard because sometimes if you stretch yourself too thin,
mm-hmm.
sometimes you stop paying attention to one of the series, or you like have that one like, oh yeah, I build my lineup for this and that, and I'm going to get around on to building my lineup on that as well. But you perhaps don't get around that, or you just copy for example, you repeat your lineup between Legacy and Pro, and that makes you sometimes readable if you go like long into the season. But
So
Epic at
true.
going, but like they definitely put in the work and impressive positive win rate across 3 series. So
It's a really
hats
big,
off
exactly.
to them.
It's got to be one of the tougher awards to win. Like, you're competing at such a high level across the board, being that flexible, versatile. Like, it's a very, very challenging award to win. So it's very indicative of the skill of a player. So well done, Epic Cat.
Exactly. I was just gonna say, usually this is done by like a 1 or 2 seed player in THL that does fairly well in most of the series in their respective rankings. We'll call it like just we got Based Inc. We got Ron Mexico. We had I think Maxi. No, wait a second. I got to back up. Trying to remember which pro it was. God, why am I
I
blanking?
didn't think Maxi played Legacy, did
I
he?
mean, I
There's a
played
few.
Wild and Legacy at
Yeah,
the same time, and that was like too much for me. So
yeah.
Yeah.
It does get you got to know your
and the worst
stuff.
part, yeah, and the worst part was that I was playing Legacy and I was like, surely, like eventually the team is like we're not going to win,
Hmm.
and Wild we got the championship and Legacy I went to the finals and I was like so like I don't want to say done with it, but I was like, how does this keep happening? Like, why is it still surviving? Like,
So much Hearthstone.
I
Yeah,
don't want to play anymore. Like, stop.
getting overwhelmed with all the variances.
Yeah,
So
It's
like
true.
on one hand, I'm like, oh, I may get like 2 championships on 1 year, and on the other hand, like, I'm playing so much Hearthstone.
Wow, I'm so good at the
Damn.
game. I can't stop
No, it
winning.
wasn't like it wasn't even like that because I remember at some point I was
uh,
just DMing someone and I was like, give me a lineup, like give me some
Yeah.
classes, and they
yeah.
were like, what do you like to play? I don't like to play anything. Just give me classes. I
Give
don't
me those
care. Like, do
sauce.
you
We'll
have
do
the
it.
cards? I have the cards. I'm gonna craft it if I don't have the cards. Just give me a lineup. I'm so done with this. Like, get me out.
I did that for one season. It was so hard doing 3 seasons.
Yeah,
Sorry, doing three
it's
divisions. Yeah.
especially with closed deck lists and open deck lists. If you're doing pro or wild, it's a little bit different world, but you just play. That's
But
all.
you can always nitpick.
There you
That
go.
is so free of your mind.
That's right.
Net taking is fine, guys. Net taking is for the it's for the it's for the ones that love the game and it's for the ones that are faint of heart. Like it doesn't matter what kind of player you are, net taking is fine. It's just like it's so fun.
There you go. All right, so we're going to go into our final section of the evening, which is announcing our All Stars. The All Stars are basically just announced in en masse, so we'll have Hero with all the selections
It,
read out at one point in time. So we'll start off with Impermanence doing Hero and who
Yeah.
got selected.
Yeah, so we got 3 conferences for Hero. We've got Teal, Purple, and Orange. So kicking it off with Teal, we've got Not Bamity, we've got Epicat, and The Real Lure. Uh, Now for the Purple Conference, we've got Why the Hunter, World 8, and LT Calvary. Finally for Orange, we've got Classy, Osmonaut, and Rockdew. So a lot of names that we've been seeing throughout the show tonight. And yeah, these are the top dogs in Hero. Congrats, guys.
Okay, and Legacy, we got Tom.
so for Legacy, we have 4 conferences. We have Gold, Red, Silver, and Blue. For Gold Conference, we have Caleb EM, we have Netcake, Lucero, Oxop 3333, and LT Cavalry. For the Red Conference, we have Disagreement, Potwasher, Electric Ship City, Grand Peninsula, and Osmonaut. And for our silver conference, we have Harmless Nog, Dragon Rider, uh, Gator Reynolds, Two-Star Mako, or co-host for Heart Center.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out. And Super Center. And lastly, for our blue conference, we have Halo Halo, King Viking 23, Pescatarian, Brushy Tuna, and Haster. Ironic how Pescatarian and Brushy Tuna get to share a team on the All Star there.
That's kind of
It
predatory.
is kind of funny. It
It
is
is.
kind of funny. Not gonna lie.
Should Brushy even be on an All-Star team? I don't know.
I mean,
That's
It is
I don't
Brushy.
know.
I'm very close to Brushy. Me and him are good pals. So I need to shit talk him at least once a season, and that I wasn't even in this. So that's the extent of my shit talk. Sorry, Brushy.
And that's how we do it here.
He can't answer back
Join
either.
us. You are, we love the banter. You know. So, yeah.
Yes,
mods mute Brushy so he can't defend himself. Thank you.
he's a tuna. He can't
Oh,
defend himself anyway.
But when this gets uploaded on YouTube, he can leave a
Oh
really
yeah,
mean
yeah,
comment.
yeah. He can leave us a thumbs down, and I hate Zach who speak. So,
Yes.
which is fine. That's his opinion. Okay, on to
Propaganda long spread by then.
It's his opinion. That sounded like his opinion. Asterisk, he's wrong.
Yeah.
all right. Let's get into the pro All Stars.
All right. So, as we all know, we've got the two conferences. We've got the stacked conference and we've got the pink conference. I mean, the black conference and the pink conference. So, kicking it off with black, we've got the kid himself, Maxibon, followed by Pyro Llama, Wild Nine, Sunk, and Rebop. Very deep team right there. Well done, guys. And for pink, we've got Dagda, Eswolf the rookie, Bill Snyder the grandpa, Platino, and 8. Yeah, well done, guys.
I love that you call Bill Snyder the grandpa. It's like very true.
He's been around, and we're in a similar like state of life, I would say, like age-wise. So
Okay.
I'll call it. I'll
Okay,
call it.
Grandpa. Okay.
See, that's what you see how these kids talk to me.
That's right. Yeah.
How they?
Hurts.
I don't. Never mind.
See,
Sure.
We won't even get
I'm
into
the
age right now
child.
because I'm probably older than you two combined. Maybe question mark.
I,
close.
I don't. What? I'm offended. I'm not even the one that. What do you mean close?
Well, I know how I have an idea of how old Saku is, and I have an idea of how old I am. So I know it's a ballpark.
How?
I don't
But
know.
how do you think he is? Because you said close. Like,
Kind
and
of
I know
close.
how old you are. What do you think? He's like 70 years old?
No, Saku. If I remember correctly, 55.
54.
See,
See?
that's close.
Wait.
So I'm
Wait,
30.
wait. Well, you're 30.
I know. See, I'm not
Oh,
joking, man.
I thought you were like 22. Never
No,
mind.
bro. See, even username says like Unk. Like these kids are calling me Unk and whatnot. Like I've never felt old until I
Never
like
mind.
started playing
Never
Hearthstone
mind.
and went on Discord.
I'm golden. I'm golden, bro. I'm like
Yeah,
27. I'm
Oh,
yeah.
see?
good.
See, so it's a reasonably close guess to say that he's both of
No,
us.
but it's the I know it's the voice.
That's right.
It's the voice.
That's right.
It's fine.
You have a
Well,
good grandpa
naturally.
voice there, Tom. You're good.
And Bon Masher with the super right take here. Most players are over. Best players are over 40 real. And yeah, for real, Bon Masher. Like
There you go.
Someday.
I know that the reason I'm not qualifying for MT right now is because I need to mature, right? Just in like a
Yeah.
decade or so. When I'm 40, I'm going to be so good. Like I'm gonna pick up MTG. I'm gonna take the MT over. Like I'm gonna be so good at card games. I just need to be older.
There you go.
Just 10 more
But
years of expansions and balance patches. Just 10 more years of it.
Yep. Just
exactly.
All right. Wild All
We
Stars.
yeah, we derailed so bad.
We
So for
did.
the
We kind of.
Wild All Stars, we have only one conference. We are humble like that. Um, it is green. If you were wondering what the color is, but it doesn't really matter. We have Maxi again. Username ABCD Copa. I believe it's pronounced Bye Bye, and the Valion. So congratulations, Maxi. You are making it to two All-Star teams. Uh, so definitely, and username the rookie with Copa de Grandpa, just the nicest callback.
There you go.
And we have Kira saying in chat that Maxi is not human. I wouldn't know, but he's built different for real, definitely on that side.
Pretty good.
All right. So that pretty much closes off our awards. So any surprises that you guys thought was on the list?
Um, I mean, we did forget to mention that the award for the best show this season was Her Center.
That's right. You're
Um,
correct. Yep.
Yes. Dominated the category, by the way.
That's right.
yeah,
So
but it was actually really fun to work with Mako and with Wild Nine when possible, and of course my co-host in permanence who's here because no one else joined us. Taking the piss.
Thank you. Thank you very much,
you guys
Tom.
wanted to punish each other. Is that what the score was?
Feeling is
I mean,
so usual.
You did win comeback. I got no awards, so that's the least I can do.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
So
But yeah,
I'm a winner. You can take notes.
I'm a winner.
This
Sure you
season
are,
I
buddy.
won.
it's too funny. Okay, so just wanted to touch base with you guys. Our next season, it's coming on strong, so it's within 2 days. You guys excited for the next expansion?
Yes.
Sure.
The brawl has been
I
pretty cool, other than the Death Knight, but like, yeah, I'm just itching to play the new stuff, honestly.
I'm gonna be real. I usually don't look at the cards before the thing is released because
Mm.
I wanna be surprised. So
Uh,
I know a little bit of what's going on. I didn't play the brawl because I wasn't really like interested in spoiling myself. So I'm keeping myself fresh for when the thing uh, rolls out, which is what I do often and on Impermanence nowadays. Which is
I had a
doesn't make
free mega
doesn't
bundle,
make
so there was
from
no chance that I was waiting. Like I had like
yeah.
100 packs like ready to open. I was like, I'm playing the game.
we're doing
Yeah,
this
no,
now.
but Impermanence knows this because it doesn't make from for great content. Because you ask me like, what are you excited about? I'm like, nope, I didn't look at the cards. I don't want to spoil myself. Um,
I'm excited about seeing the cards. There you go.
exactly. I want to open packs like a little kid again.
It's the polarity. I like to bait people with my immediate thoughts and whatnot, but to each their own.
Yep. Okay. I
Definitely.
think that about does it. So I want to thank Impermanence and Tom for joining and helping me out doing the award show. I
And thank
promise,
you for hosting, of course.
no problem, no problem. And I'm gonna promise to gonna be doing a few um, match shows. So if anybody that's out there that wants to is going to be playing in the THL or coming back for next season, be prepared to have your DM spammed by me asking to be on stream. So that means showing your match and getting to cast again. So I'm looking forward to come back. Um,
Yes, and if you have an idea, if you want to participate in making content,
mhm.
don't be afraid to DM us. We are always looking to produce more,
Yep.
and you don't need to know how to speak on a mic. You don't need to know how to control the stream. There is always people around to help. But if you just want to talk, if you want to share your thoughts on DHL, on Hearthstone as a whole, THL has an out for you. So again, don't be afraid to DM. any of us. You can also join the Discord and talk to anyone related to content. We
So,
want more.
exactly.
Yes.
Couldn't have said it more better myself. So, thanks everybody for joining us. We will see you on the next show, which is going to be, I think it's going to be for the team reveals. It's probably going to be on a Saturday, Sunday, which I think is going to, April 5th. I got to look at a calendar. Oh.
It's like Saturday, Sunday.
So not next weekend, but the following weekend. So we're looking at the 5th and 6th. So we'll be back at that point in time. So enjoy your evening, everybody, and have a great work week.
Later.
Yeah,
Take care.
sure. You. Bye bye.